When you tattoo at an angle, the penetration point where the needle hits the skin versus the end point where the needle is at the bottom of the stroke, there's a distance between those two. The end point is in front of the entry point. And when you move the machine across the skin, all of those entry and end points are overlapping on top of each other. And ink is deposited all throughout that penetration path. When multiple penetration paths are overlapping over each other, the line appears more saturated and it's much easier to get a darker, saturated line. So when you tattoo at an angle, you'll notice that it's easier to get solid black lines and you can move a bit quicker because all of those penetration paths are overlapping on top of each other, which makes the line appear darker. This is great for smaller needles, but as you start using thicker and bigger needles, you can't actually have a massive angle because what happens then is that not all of the sharps penetrate the skin. So in order to use like an 11 or a 14 or an 18 round liner, you have to increase that angle to the point where it's almost 90 degrees in order for all of the sharps to enter the skin at an even depth to get a crisp, solid, even line. When this happens, you have to move a lot slower because instead of having those overlapping penetration paths, you now just have individual dots that are going next to each other. So in order to get a solid saturated line, you need to give the machine more time to put more dots next to each other so that it appears to be solid and black.